Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Oh, beautiful. Good to have you. Confirm you can hear me. Okay. If you can hear me, can you just give me a thumbs up? Say I can hear you in the comment section. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Capture moment as we have connection. Beautiful. Okay. So while we are still waiting for others to join us, we'll be starting by exactly 7 minutes on the dot. I think this promises to be an exciting episode. Okay, so you can give us a thumbs up. Okay, more people are coming in. Jerry Mark is on the line, and more people are actually going to join us. So we are expecting that at the end of this live section, a whole lot of us are going to learn something that I consider most traders don't pay attention to. Okay, we are just like a few minutes away to the top of the hour. Everybody will be glad they joined this particular section. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you can see me, right? Yeah. So I'm glad to have each and every one of you to tonight's call. This night life is going to give us uh it will meet or even beat our expectation. Okay, it will beat our expectation. I know that so many other people have been disturbing me for a live section like this, and and I know that this is an opportunity for us to also connect together and also learn. Okay, this is an opportunity for us to connect together and learn. So, so tonight's class is actually going to be a top secret that most people don't know about. I remember my humble self extra cash. If you are meeting me for the first time, I know everybody in my community definitely watch some of my videos. I'm a forex trader, as you know, and this is about getting to 10 years in this business, and I've learned a whole lot. Burnt our fingers, we've learned lessons, and I think it is necessary as a trader or whatever business you want to go into. It is necessary you first of all learn before you actually dive in with huge money. Okay, a lot of us have gotten our fingers burnt and we learned from those errors, and I wouldn't want you to also make that same kind of mistake. Okay, we wouldn't want you to make same mistake. So all things being equal, it means that this life is going to benefit both newbies and those that have been trading for a long time. Okay, all of you I know are from my community, and those of you that are also following me that are on this live, uh, do well to give us a thumbs up. Just keep giving this video a thumbs up, okay, showing that you like what we are doing, and that will also help YouTube to actually share. You can actually share this particular video, share this live so that others can join, and invite other people to join because I believe that whatever is good, those of you that are in my group, you saw how today's trade went. We delivered with, I think, almost all the trades we took today, or we made serious money out of it. I don't like calling figures on live. Okay, I wouldn't call figures live for so I don't go against the YouTube guidelines. Okay, but we are actually making progress, and I know of a fact a whole lot of us. Okay, you can click the love. Okay, 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 beautiful. So, all things being equal, tonight's class is actually going to be more of a practical section. And if it's going to be more of a practical section, I also expect you to also have your charts with you. Okay, what are we going to learn today? We are going to learn what I call the secret of uh, daily candle that most of us don't pay attention to. Okay, The secret that most of us don't pay attention to. What happens is that oftentimes we just look at chat, we study, but we don't observe. Okay, myself, I study and I also observe. So during observation, I observe. Oh, beautiful. Someone, investor, how to fix. This is your first time. Congratulations. Good to have you on this live section. Good to have you. Okay, so you can actually be asking your questions on the live chat. I will respond to them. Say you're a novice to trading. I think that's what you want to say. Okay, are you in my community? Are you in my WhatsApp community? Okay, so I believe if you are in my WhatsApp community, today after I finish sharing the secrets of candlesticks, I will also do what I call the basic classes that I normally give out to complete newbies. Okay, so investor, okay, you're a novice to trading. Investor, sit tight and relax. You will definitely benefit from this section because I try as much as possible to break down my classes uh, to where even a primary one or a primary two student can even understand what I am talking about. Okay, so I'll be paying attention and I'll be making sure that any questions you ask, I will definitely answer them. Uh, Boss, good to see you live. Oh, we made it finally. Solomon, yeah, finally we made it. We are all here. So this life is actually going to be both everybody in my community and those that are also my subscribers. So and I think this class will last approximately for an hour and till we fix till we fix the reason why we are here. And you'll be glad if you are a new trader, sit tight. If you are also an intermediate or an advanced trader, this topic is actually going to benefit you. So, and we are gradually getting to the appointed time when we will start this section. Just in 2 minutes' time, we will start this section. So, I would want you to sit tight. More people are joining. More people are joining, and I know that people are closing up what they are doing just to be here. Because if you are in our group, I think from practical experience, you will see what we did today. So some of these are some of the skills I try to dish out for every other person to also learn from me because myself alone, I can't do it all. Okay, I can only take my own share. I can't take yours. So it is up to you. It is up to you to actually break your own through. Okay, I can't go around sharing money, but I can share knowledge. Okay, so if I can share knowledge, you can also adapt that knowledge and also use it. Okay, and one thing about knowledge is that one knowledge is whenever it sticks, it remains with you. Nobody can take it away from you. Okay, so that knowledge is what I will be sharing on a regular basis on this channel. I'll be sharing now. This is going to be like a tradition every Tuesday by 7 o'clock Nigerian time. All of us are going to be here to learn new thing about forex trading. Okay, so when you hear about forex trading, you will think about for those newbies. When you hear forex trading, all that will come to your mind is currency. Okay, so what I teach on trading, both forex and other assets that you can also trade. Okay, so far you learn the fundamentals. So far you learn the basics, which is the technical. You can use that same knowledge to trade anything. You can use it to trade crypto. You can use it to trade forex. That's currency. You can use it to trade synthetics. You can use it to trade any form of asset. Okay, they are instruments. So any sort of instruments, you can actually use this knowledge to trade them. Okay, so if you are going to use it, so the thing you must understand is first of all understand how it functions. So I want to welcome you all to tonight's uh, live. So you will ask me for newbies, what is forex trading? Everybody knows that forex trading is just an exchange of foreign currency, changing one currency as against the other. So if you are linking it to currency, maybe you are from Africa, maybe Ghana, when you change your Ghana cedis to US dollars, you have done a forex. You have done forex. That action is called forex because you have exchanged two currencies. Okay. So, but when it comes to trading, you are actually trading a particular commodity for money. Okay. So when you are trading Whatever you are trading, you can be trading currency, you can be trading products, you can be trading metal, you can, okay, so you can trade anything for money. So, but if you observe and you follow me so much, you will understand that I trade more of synthetics. Okay, I do more of synthetics. So if I do synthetics, you will understand the reason why I trade synthetics. One of the reasons I trade synthetics is because it doesn't have fundamentals. I also trade currency, crypto, and trade others. The purpose of this class, we're paying attention to synthetics chart. Okay, so what is the topic? The topic is candlestick secrets in our daily candlesticks. So let's start. For newbies that are here, you ask, what is a candlestick? What is this one talking about? What do you mean by a candlestick? So if you also check out your Google, you ask yourself, a candlestick is just a graphical representation of a chart. Okay, it's a graphical representation of a price. Sorry, not chart. Okay, graphical representation. I will share my screen so that I just wanted you to see my face. Then gradually I will share my screen. Then from my screen, I will start explaining what we are doing here. Okay, okay. So you can keep giving us a thumbs up and a like. If possible, share the video, share the live so that other people can also join. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, okay. So I would have to use a demo account for this experiment, so I don't mistakenly open a live trade on my account. Okay, I'm going to use a demo account, or better still, okay, I'm going to use a demo account for this purpose. Okay, so let me share. So I know you can see my screen now. My screen. Okay, okay. Yeah, demo. I've mistakenly, in one of my trainings, I've mistakenly used my live account, and I didn't know that I didn't log out. Okay, I thought it was a demo account, so I opened the trade and left it. I came back and I saw minus 3,000 plus because I left it and slept over. Uh, I saw minus 3,000. I know I didn't forgive myself for a long time, so to be very very careful these days. I don't make that mistake. Okay, I try as much as possible to use what I know is a demo account to avoid had I know. Okay, so I'm going to open up the chat. Yeah, confirm you can see my screen. Confirm in the comment section that you can see my screen. Yeah, are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing the chart I brought up earlier? So write in the comment section if you can. Yeah, we can see it clear. Can you see the chart? I brought up a chart. This is the chart. Can you see this chart? If you can see it, right, I can see the chart. Okay, okay. Yes, seeing screen is different from seeing a chart. I opened up a chart. Okay, I can see the chart. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so let's get back to work. So just like I said earlier, A candlestick is actually a price representation. It's just a graphic representation of price. Okay, so for those of us who are not very familiar with synthetics, this is jump 10. Okay, this is jump 10. Okay, jump 10 is an instrument you have with the reef. Okay, it's in synthetics. Okay, so let me zoom. Let me increase this. So when we are talking about candlestick, about uh, a graphic representation of price. So it is actually in this format. You will see it here. See my drawing. Can you see? Okay. Yeah. If you can see my drawing, confirm you can see my drawing. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I just want all of us to be on the same page. I want all of us to be on the same page. Okay. So back to the drawing. Okay, so this is a drawing, this is a candlestick, okay? And this candle, this is the properties. Here is called the wick, okay? And this particular top of the wick is called the high, it's called the top. Either you call it top or high, okay? Either you call it top or high. While here, down here is called the low, okay? It's low. This place is still wick, it's called the wick. Okay, so this part of the candle, this is the body of the candle. It's called the body of the candle. Okay, so the Japanese stick is actually discovered by a Chinese. Okay, so when you look at it, so we have the top and the low. Okay, this is the body. Now, the reason why I'm going this detail is so that when I start explaining that secret, you should be able what here is, what is forming. Are we talking about the wick? So that when I mention the wick or when I say the body of the candle, it will be easy for you to understand. So that's why I'm breaking it down. So I will first of all break it down by telling you what a candlestick is, tell you the body of the candle, and I would also tell you candlesticks, types of candlesticks, and I will tell you what to expect, and I will tell you how to actually zoom out to know that this is actually what is actually going to happen. Okay, now when you look at, when you pay attention and follow the steps, you should be able to understand and don't miss out in any of the steps that I'm going to mention. Okay, so when you look at this candle, you should have this, you should have this. Okay, knowing this already, for every newbie, you already know this is how a candlestick looks like, and this is the property. Now, all things being equal, uh so let's take it out. So let's take out this candlestick. Now, candlestick is divided into two. We have the bullish candle and we have the bearish candle. Okay, so if you are looking at the chart, this actually can this is a candlestick, this is a candlestick, this is a candlesticks. Okay, these are candlesticks. So, but let's look at the bullish candle and the bearish candle. This candle, this particular one is actually the bearish candle and the bullish candle. Now, in this bullish candle, let me explain to you how the bullish candle forms so that you should know when the bullish candle closes and what to expect after it has closed. So let's look at a bullish candle. Let's say this is a bullish candle. The bullish candle, if you look at it from your chart, either it is this light color. Sometimes if you use your phone, either you will see it as green or white. Okay, you will see it as green or white. But the properties of a bullish candle here still remains the top. Okay, here still remains the top. and here still remains our low. Something is different when you are talking about general body. For every bullish candle, here is called the opening, right? This particular spot is the opening of the candle, while here is the closing of a bullish candle. Okay, closing. This is closed. This is closed. Uh, for us to see this, uh, let's get to let's get to 1 minute. Let's get to 1 minute. I think that will explain something to us. Let's get to 1 minute. You will observe something. What time frame? 1 minute. So you will observe. If you are observing this, you will see that uh, the next 1 minute another candle will form. The next 1 minute another. This is a candle. This candle is forming, and this is a bullish candle. See where it started forming. So this is the opening here. Okay. Let's see where it will close. See where the candle is. See where the candle is. See where the candle is. It's dropping. It's dropping. It's dropping. It's dropping. It's dropping. It has closed. So this is where it closed. You can see this is our closing. This is our closing, and this is our opening. Okay. So if you relate it to what we said earlier, you will agree with me that our opening is down and our closing is top. Okay. Yes, this still remains our wick. This candle does not have a wick down. There is no wick below. Okay. But we have the wick up. So you can see this is also a bullish candle. This is the top, the low. This is the wick, the body. It opened here and it closed here. Okay. Okay. So all things being equal. So if this is, let me reduce the, so it will be this one. Okay. So this is for bullish candle. Okay. So this is for bullish candle. Are you with me? Let me be sure we are together so I won't be running alone. Okay. Are you seeing my drawing on the screen? Or that? We can't see the chart. Boss, we can't see the chart. Can you see it now? Oh, really? Okay, let me stop it and share it again. I know from this end, I can still see the chart. Let me stop and share again. Okay. So can you see me now? So let me share the screen again. Yeah, but can you see me? Can you see me? Okay, confirm you can see me. Okay, beautiful. So let me share the screen once again. Let me share the screen once again. So, okay. Okay. You can't see me. Okay. So see what I'm going to do. I'm going to share. Okay. What I will do here to make it a bit easier. Let me share this particular one. So can you see the chart now? Confirm you can see the chart. Confirm you can see the chart. Can you see the chart now? Okay, all the bullish and closing you explained, we didn't see it earlier. Yes. Okay, you can see the chart now. Okay. So if you can see the chart now, I'm going to use this particular chart to do my experiment to teach. Let me drag it down. Okay. You can see the chart, right? Can you see the chart? Confirm you can see it. Okay. So if you can see the chart, let me modify this chart and give it what I want. Okay. Okay, so let me draw. You can, okay, we can see it. Let me draw and be sure you can see my drawing. Oh, you can see the chart, right? Okay, so let me draw. Can you see my drawing? Can you see my drawing? So what did I draw to confirm that we, oh, somebody said no. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, can you see my drawing? Christopher, can you see my drawing? But you can see the mouse. Yes, we can see it. Christopher is saying no. Some other person is saying no. Okay, but you can see my mouse, right? Emma is saying I can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, oh, we can't. Okay, okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, okay, let me share the whole screen. Okay, say you can see my mouse. Okay, so can you see the chart now? Can you see the chart now? It should be showing from what I have here. I think you should be able to see my screen. Only the plus sign showing. Okay, from my screen, I can see this particular screen. Can you see the screen? Okay, you can see the chart now. So did you see the drawing? Okay, the drawing is also showing now. Beautiful. Okay, apologies for the time that it wasn't showing. Okay, okay, apologies for the time it wasn't showing. I had to split my screen now so I can use two screen for this training. Okay, so let's get back to where we started. Oh, this is about 30 minutes gone. Okay, all things being equal, we 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 looked at a candlestick. So, like I explained earlier, that types of body of the candle. This is how a candle looks like. I said here is the top. Here is the top. This is the wick. You can see my writing, right? You can see my drawing, right? This is the week. Let me clean this. So this is our week. This is the week. So here is called the low. Here is called the low. Okay. This is the body. This is the body. So every candle has weak, body, high. Okay. And the candlestick we are talking about, this is the candlestick. This is the candlesticks. So you can see the things we have. Let me increase, let me zoom the screen a bit bigger. So these are candlesticks. These are candlesticks. Look at them. They are candlesticks. Oh, they are big candlestick. That name candlestick was invented by the Chinese. Okay. So these are candlesticks. These are candlesticks. These are candlesticks. So you have different color. You see this is different from this. Okay. So let's look at the two candles. They are divided into two. Candlestick is divided into two. We have the bullish candle and the bearish candle. Okay. So we have the bullish and the bearish. So let's look at the bullish candle. So let's say this is a bullish candle. When you are looking at your chart, this particular candle here is the bullish candle. This one's here. These are the bullish candle. The bullish candle. The bullish candle. These are the bullish candle. These are the bullish candle. If you are looking at it with your phone, it will either be white. You will see it as white, or it will be either white, or you will see it as green. Okay, depending on the setup of your candle, it will either be white or green. Okay, so for every bullish candle, we still have our normal wick. Okay, still remains the high, while here still remains our low. Now this place still remains our wick. This place still remains our wick. Okay, here still remains the body of the candle. So if here still remains the body of the candle, you observe for every bullish candle, here is the opening. This is the opening. Okay, and here is the close. Okay, I am going somewhere. The reason I'm trying to explain it to this point, so you will understand when I say it has opened here or it has closed, see what to expect when it closed. That's why I'm going a bit basic. Okay, that's why I'm going a bit basic. Now this is a bullish candle property. This is how it is, the setup is. Let we go to 1 minute. If we go to 1 minute time frame, you will actually see time frame. Let's change the time frame to 1 minute. uh, Time frame. If we go to 1 minute, we'll actually see the formation. 1 minute, two window line time frame. Okay, so let's get to 1 minute. So this is 1 minute. Okay. Who is saying no? Mr. Christopher, any problem? Okay, so this is 1 minute. If you observe, this particular candle here is a bullish candle. This particular candle down here is a bullish candle. This one we have here, this is a bullish candle. Okay, that particular candle is a bullish candle. Can you see it? I hope you can see, right? Confirm you can see. This particular candle that I circled here, it's a bullish candle. So if you can see, comment in the comment section that you can still see my screen. So this is a bullish candle. Sorry, not a bullish candle, it's a bearish candle. Okay, it's a bearish candle. Okay, this particular one is a bullish candle. Okay, just be mindful of your network. Some people's network might take them off and also bring them back. So this particular candle, it's a bullish candle. This particular one here is a bullish candle. Okay, this is a bull. So if you observe, you would see it formed from under and closed above. Okay, it formed from under and closed above. So let's see if we will see a bullish candle form. The ones forming are actually not bullish candle. This is not a bullish candle. This one is a bearish candle. Okay, so maybe when we get to a bearish candle, I will just leave this on the screen while I will draw for a bearish candle so we can explain. Okay, I will just leave it. So let's get to a bearish candle. So for every bearish candle, say this is a bearish candle. Okay, this is a bearish candle. So if this is a bearish candle, we still have our wick. Let me draw it where it will be, the chart will not block it. Okay, so let me draw it here. So bearish candle. This these ones that are white here are bearish candle based on my chart settings. But on your own chart, you will see that they are either black or red. Okay, so for every bearish candle, this place still remains our wick. Here still remains our top, or you call it high. Either you call it top or you call it high. Okay, here still remains our low. Okay, our low. So this place still remains the body. It still remains the body. Okay, now for every bearish candle starts forming from top. So this is the opening. The opening is upward and the closing is downward. So if you look at this chart, if you look at the chart, this particular candle that is forming, this is where it started. So that is the open. So if you watch, price is still struggling towards here. So let's see where it will close. Wherever it closed, we can see it's still forming. It has closed. So you see that it closed here. So that is to say that our closing is down and our opening is up. Are we together? Well, if we are together, actually click a like, click on the love emoji to say that, to confirm that you are actually seeing and you can. Okay, okay, okay. So you ask questions and all things being. If at any point you are not getting me, actually write in the comment section. I should be able to look at see your question and answer. So you can see the difference. For a bullish candle, this is a bullish candle. This is the bull candle, while this one is the bearish candle. So you can see that the bullish candle opens under and closes top. Just look at another bullish candle. See this candle that is forming. See particular one that formed here. It opened under and closed below. Okay. So that being the case, so you should be able to understand the candle when it starts forming. Now, back to the topic for this particular live. How do you know? Uh, how do you know what the day looks like? Because we are going to be paying attention on a daily candle and see if we can use what the daily candle says to understand what will happen next. Because each candle defines what will play out next. So most times we really don't understand these candles. We really don't understand them because we look at them from a point of this is a candlestick. We know we have the engulfing, we have the shooting star, we have the hammer, we have the different types of candles. Okay. Now, but when a candle forms, let me close this up. When a candle forms, we will get to the daily time frame. Let's get to the daily time frame. This is a daily chart. Okay, so this daily chart, if you look at this daily chart, you should be able to understand what happens on each day. And if you understand what happened yesterday, it will guide you to understand what will happen the next day. Some of these secrets some people don't know, because all things being equal, they only look out for a setup. Okay, some people can trade this as a strategy. Some people can actually use it to decide how they will trade throughout the day. There are times I trade different strategies based on how my mood is, or based on my trading plan for that day. There are different setups I can use to trade. I can also choose to use this to trade, to use the candlesticks information to trade. Now, so looking at this daily time frame, you will agree with me that when you see a bearish candle for the day, it means for the whole of the day, sellers were more in the market. The newbie, okay, Solomon, you say you have a question, drop your question, I would respond to your question. The newbie will ask, what do you mean buy or sell? When you see this particular candle, which is a bearish candle, it means for the whole of this day. Let's see if we can get, okay, let's pick dates. You can see the dates. Okay, let's use this particular candle. If you use this candle and trace down, you can see that this candle formed on the 8th. Okay, it formed. Uh, Mr. Solomon, drop your question. This candle formed on the 8th of May. Okay, this particular candle, and that day the candle formed bearish. So that means we had more sellers in the market than we have the buyers. Okay, we have more sellers in the market than we have the buyers. So that's why you can see that the candle is bearish. Okay, for today, on which instrument is this? This is USD. This is a USD chef. Okay, I'm using a different. This is a demo account, so I can also bring in a synthetic chart. Now, so for today on USD chef, you can see that it is white. Okay, so this white actually means that for the whole of today, we have more buyers in the market than sellers. That's what it actually means. It means we have more buyers. So when you look at this, you can, today is 12th, so you have more. So each of these things shows you what you have. Now you ask yourself question, how do I determine what will happen next? Because that's the secret that most of this chart bears. Okay, now let me show you. Let me use a drawing to show you. For every candle in for every candle a daily time frame. So let's say this is your candle. For every candle you see in your time frame, for every candle you see in your time frame, this is the week. This is the week. Okay. For every candle you see in your time frame, this zone from here to here. Let me take out this. From here to here. This particular zone is actually your resistance zone. Okay, this particular zone is actually, if you know support and resistance, this particular zone is actually your resistance zone. Okay, what actually played out is that there was a rejection. This place that you see the week, that's actually where a rejection happened. Yes. Okay. How do we predict the next move, the next candle? That's where we are going to. Okay. So we are on understanding that here is your resistance, and also understanding that here is also your support zone. Okay. This zone is your support zone. This zone is your resistance. Okay. This particular place are the active zones that the price played with. Price happened, the whole of the day happened around here. So let me show you. Let me show you on the chart. Let's look at this. So let's use this particular one for an example, or let's use this particular guy here that is still forming as our example. You can see my mouse, right? Okay, so let's use this one. Let me move this backward. Okay, so let's say this particular chart here. So let's get our vertical line and draw. Let's get our vertical line, arrange windows, crosshead. Let's get our vertical line and draw. This is object. So let's get object. So let's get a vertical object. So let's place this one down here. Let's get another object. Let's place this one up here. So it actually means that the whole of today price have not crossed here. So this is a resistance, just like I said. This is a support. Why this is a resistance? Let me get another object. Let me get a vertical line and place it here. Okay, so this is a daily time frame. Now if we switch to if we switch to 15 minutes, you will see that price has not actually left that particular area. So let's switch to 15 minutes. You will see that is actually playing around here. Can you see my screen? Are you seeing my mouse? I'm moving the mouse. So you can see that price is actually moving around there. Price is moving from this point to this point. You see that price have not crossed this zone. Okay, you see that price has not crossed this zone. Important. So it means that the whole of today price is around here. So this is the high of today. So let's say you want to trade the high of today. Okay, if you want to trade the high of today, based on what you are seeing on your chart, you'll be waiting for price to get closer to this point. Now, looking at this chart, something is very clear. What is very clear in this chart is that this seems to be a trend. Okay, two things you must spot out. Whenever you do this, let's say you want to determine what is happening during that day, you open the current day daily candle. You try to determine the direction of the market, understand your trend. So if you understand your trend, so what do? You draw a trend, uh, get your trend line, and map your trend. So for this breakout to take place, this breakout is actually showing that market has broken out of this trend. There's a possibility of market retracing and it will fall down to this low. Okay, now, so but let's use what happened yesterday. Yeah, Mr. Anthony, thumbs up, good to see you, good to see you. So let's look at what happens. Let's look at what happened yesterday and use it to judge what is going to happen today. Now let's look at what happened yesterday. Let's take this out. Let's take this out and look at how yesterday closed. So when you get to yesterday, you would see time frame charts. Let's get to daily. So this is what happened yesterday. Now ask yourself this question for you to know where you are going to. Let's mark this trend. This is the candle that formed yesterday. So let's mark the high. Let's mark the support and the resistance that I told you. Okay, let's mark the support and the resistance that I told you. So look at the support and resistance that I told you. Let's get our object. This is the resistance, and this is the support of yesterday's. This particular one is the candle of yesterday. This particular candle, okay, this candle formed yesterday. This one here. Okay, confirm you can see my screen. So that particular candle happened yesterday. So uh so we have been able to mark the support and the resistance. Now, so how do you use it to know what will happen the next day? Just get your vertical line and place it on the next candle that will start forming. Okay, place it. You can see my screen. Okay, somebody said I should throw more emphasis with details explaining CROT theory and how we can understand this trade. Okay, so one thing I would want to tell you as a trader, you formulate you formulate your trading pattern based on your own concept. You must not use another person's concept to explain your strategies. Okay, all my strategies are developed by me. All my strategies are developed by me. Now, this is how I use this particular strategy. So you can see that I've been able to put my line on the new today's candle, okay, daily. Now let's switch to 15 minutes, okay. We can switch to 5 minutes or 15 minutes. So when you get to let's use 5 minutes. So this is 5 minutes. The reason why, let me go back to daily. Let me show you, let me tell you the reason why I used this vertical line. The reason why I use this particular vertical line here, the reason why I used it is because so that when I switch to 5 minutes, I should be able to get this particular place. This time is 12. This is 12:00 o'clock. Okay, I should be able, so that when I switch to 5 minutes, I should be able to still know that this is the point I am talking about, and this is the day, that is the time this particular today's candle started forming. This particular candle, this today's candle, this today's candle, this today's candle. Okay, so I should be able to know. So that's why I use that vertical line. I use that vertical line so that when I switch, I should be able to know that on the 5th, on the 12th of May, 00 hour, this is where I want to continue from. Okay, so let's get to 5 minutes. Let's get to 5 minutes. So this is the vertical line I drew. This is the vertical line I drew. Okay, so and let's look at the trend we have here. Let me remove this auto rotate. Okay, so it shouldn't screen. So let me minimize the screen. Okay, so you can actually see that at this point, this is the high of the previous day. Okay, this is the low of the previous day. So this is when price is breaking. This is when price is breaking the high of the previous day. So our market, a break of structure says when price breaks a resistance, there should be a retest before it takes up. So if I look at the resistance, this is the resistance, okay? Then after the break, price came back. So let me increase, let me zoom, increase. So you can see that at this point, price broke out of this trend, came back, break out. Okay, so this is where the retest actually happened. It broke out, came back here before taking up. Okay, so you can see that immediately price breaks out of this high of the previous day, it is looking at going upward. When price breaks out of this high, it's looking at going upward. Whenever it breaks it, it's looking at going up. So if that plays out, but if it is down, if price breaks down, there will be a retest and it will go down. But if it is up, a retest will happen and it will go up. Most people don't understand that support and resistance is not a line. Let me show you something. Let's get back to the daily. Let's get back to the daily. So if you observe this candle that we marked, okay, you will see that this is the body. This is where the body ended. Let me mark the body. This is where the body ended. Let's get back to 15 minutes. So rejected zone gave us what we call this a pin bar, and it took up. Okay, so if you are trading, those that are community or who knows about my pin bar strategy will know that anytime I see this setup, I unleash I unleash my lot. Anytime I unleash this one, two, three, anytime I see one, two, three, I hit the market very high. So you see that immediately price broke out of the high, a retest happened and market went up. So you are using the previous day to know what market will do in the next day. Okay, you are using the previous day to know what price will do in the next day. Let's get back to our daily. You are using the previous day to know what price will do the next day. Okay, you will always see that breakout, retest, and it will continue. So for those who are just on this stream, who are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe to this channel. Also like this stream so that YouTube will push our videos. And all things being equal, I don't know if you are able to understand this concept. You can use this to plan your day. I can use this to determine what happens the next day. I can use this candle to determine what this candle will look like. If this candle closes like this, I will do the same thing. I will mark here and mark here. Okay, so it's a concept of understanding that each candle has an information they push out. Okay, each candle has an information they push out. Now if I shrink this chart, you clearly see the trend. Okay, you clearly see this trend. You will see that market gave us a low here, breakout out of this particular place, retest, break out this high, created a new high. These are new high. Okay, so all things being equal, putting trend into consideration is also very important. Okay, putting trend, because if you put trend into consideration, it will make you understand that what's it called it will make you understand that you have to align your direction with trend. Let me push this guy here. This is our jump 10. Okay, let's take out the grid and see if something can be applied here. The grid shift, the same thing plays can also play out here. Time frame, daily. If you observe today, I was hitting this guy. I was hitting this J10 today. If you are very observant, it's easy. Let me mark the up and the down using my object. Up and down using my object. Uh, Object. This is my object. Okay. If I pick the next vertical line and place it on today's candle, I already know that this market is on a bearish trend. Okay, if I switch to 5 minutes time frame, 5 minutes, if I switch to 5 minutes, you would see that I can even switch to 1 minute. You will see that market is still playing within this zone. Okay, market is still playing within this zone. So if I want to look at the trends that I can see here, it's simple for me to just my trend line, catch this trend, expecting that this is the zone this market is supposed to play around with. Okay, so if I see this market here, I would sell. Okay, also see I sold this market and I also bought it at the same time. If you remember, there was a time I bought this market. Okay, I didn't share this one in the group. Okay, knowing that we have one, two, three. This is a bullish sign. It came up here, gave us a bearish sign that it was going to drop down to this place. We can also sell. So it is still within this range. So if you see that the next day, this is the previous day, if you see that the next day is still within the zone, you can trade around the zone using your trend. Okay, you can trade around the zone using your trend. Kindly keep liking the video, please. Keep liking the video, please. Okay, so you can use your trend to actually determine the trend, the direction. So you can see what we have here. This particular one, we can also see that what we have here also looks like a bearish trend. So let's wait for this breakout to happen here. So it also means that this market is also going to sell. Okay, so we are going to be looking at a sell pattern until it breaks out here. So you can actually use this to determine how you want to trade. If you see it on the bullish, if you see on the bullish signal, you trade. If you see it down showing you a break of structure, a break of trend line, you can as well also sell. Okay, so this one did not break up. So I didn't mean there is a breakout up. A retest will happen, it will go up. Okay, this one is within. So if there is a breakout down, a retest will happen, it will drop. I just hope I'm able to make sense. So if you can actually go through it again, I would drop the link of our community for those that are not in the community, so they can join us. Those that are in the community, if you have further questions, either you ask here or you ask in the community. Just ask in the community. I will still create time to also explain it more. So the daily candle determines what you can use the today's candle to understand what will play out tomorrow. I can use this, in fact, for the whole of tomorrow. I can 5 instruments, determine their direction, and that is what I will trade the whole of tomorrow. Okay, that is what I will trade the whole of tomorrow. So if you are watching my video the first time, please don't pass without you giving us a like and also subscribing to this channel, so that videos like this will be getting to you every Tuesday. We'll be having this section, and it's actually meant to actually expose people and also help people to understand some of the basics and the secrets that nobody teaches. I don't think anybody will teach you this. Whatever I teach you, most times I learned it myself by discovering. I've tried them over and over and over and over, and I observed that they worked and they have actually made good money for me. So I don't need to follow ICT. I don't need to follow smart money concept. I don't need to follow any of those concepts. I just look at market and see a pattern that repeats itself. I repeat them over and over. Okay, so that's just what I do. I think this will help you Any further questions, please go ahead and ask. Okay. So I'm happy to have you guys. You guys have actually done noble being on this live. Expect that we'll all come back here on Tuesday. I will keep dropping experience. I will still drop in powerful secrets that would help each and every trader. For those that actually want to learn, you can actually chat me up to sign up to our mentorship. We have a mentorship program for those that want to sign up, but this particular one is actually going to be for free. I'll be doing it every Tuesday by 7 o'clock. Thank you so much. I'm happy to have each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time. And I know that you actually want to grow with me and with you and God on our side. Our destination or our destination must surely be, we must arrive at our destination. Okay. As someone is saying that I should please continue. I have another meeting by 7, 8 o'clock that I need to jump in. So I think I'll be ending this live here. I will continue next time. Okay. I love you all. See you in our next live. Bye.